Okay, welcome to my YouTube channel. I think now we are ready to open up our kitchen as we promised you sometimes back that we are going to show you what all these shells contain. I understand that different nations have different styles of making how the house look like. But this mine is just a normal wood kitchen, Scandinavian style. And as I told you that each and every continent has its own traditions, culture, styles, and the way they do things. So we Scandinavians, I understand some nations like Africa have slept in some hotels and their shells are very up. But you can see like this place. This is where we have the what do you call a flight roommate? Like what do you call these things above the? I know there is a model. These are not fashion. Like the new one is just a metal, but these are new. These are not fashion. So here inside we don't open this cupboard. We don't open because there is a man always come who take care of to see that the ventilations and all things they work as they are. They know when the time to come and check and so this cupboard and this place up here we don't open until it's become until we have a modern one which does not need a ventilator, a man to come and check how it looks like. But I know the modern one is very good, but for the time being, we are using the old fashioned. So this cupboard we don't open. Then our oven and our cooking oven, we have moved from metal to grasses, so everything, and it's always combined. I know some nations they have, we don't use the gas ovens here. Gas ovens, we use them like when we are, they are used outside when people who does not want to roast meat, no, not roasting. What do you call it when you
cook?
It's not cooking.
Grill.
Yeah, when you grill meat, people who does not want to use charcoal, they grill with the
propane.
Yeah, propane. We call it gasol here. So the next, you can see there is a space between my cupboard here. It's just to create a space. So that you don't have to stretch yourself so much. So these are typical Scandinavians that you never need a run like some nations to grab and get a cup. So our shelves are a little bit lowered. So you buy these cupboards when you are planning to build. The carpenters, they're the ones they come and take measurement of the place that you have. All these cupboards, all these things, it comes fully. It's sold as a set. So what you need is a specialist. They come and take measurements and then they come and fix the cupboard the way it is. So as you know, Scandinavians, we are coffee takers. So yeah, I have my coffee. Most of the things now, they are not here. we are dishing there. I think you can hear some sound on the background. So we have just complete cooking. We are about to eat our dinner, and we had been baking too. We have been baking too. So there's so much dish there in the dishwashers. That is why this cupboard is a little bit empty. And the next one, this is where I keep my plates. And there is one thing common that you realize in Scandinavians, that when we buy plates, like when we are using kitchen cutlery, I talk about the plates, I talk about the flat plates, I talk about the deep plates, I talk about the bowls, I talk about these small plates. Most of the people, especially, let me just use it. It's not. I hope someone will not think that I'm an African by myself, but I did not know the use of these small plates. And when you come to white nations, you understand that they buy this content whether they are always 5 or 4, like the big plates, the small plates, and the deep plates, and another flat plates, but it's not all that big. Then when you come here like me, you just don't understand what's the need of this. You don't understand the need of the set, and sometimes you'll understand that a certain set will contain this bowl. And the main agenda is typical, traditional Scandinavians, that they want when they are setting up the tables, like when they have parties, they want to match, and that's what the Englishman told us, when you go to Rome, do as the Romans do. So that's why I choose the 4 of them. So the set I choose, it was 4 of them. So it will be easy for me when I'll be making the table. Here we don't make the table, like we don't have special dishes for the guests. These we use our normal things. We are the guests. We are the guests. So there are no special guests. This is for the cheese. Of course, these are the bowls that you can use when you're making, when you have salad, or you have guests, you put a lot of food. These are, I had some, you can see that these bowls that are zebra, they match with, so you try to match the color of your things in the kitchen to make it easier for you when you are making the table. It is very important, that one, that you don't just buy gray plates, white. You try to buy it as a set, so it will be easy for you when you are eating the 3 meals. Like when you want to eat the main meal, then you have to eat dessert, and then before meal, it will be easy. The round one, always use this when you are taking breakfast. You use it for the sandwich. So this one is like you use it daily. The bowls, always we use them. Some continents they use it to take fruit salad, but here we use it when we are eating yogurt and conflicts. And one thing I would like to tell people, like, you can see my bowls. Now this one I have to change, because when they start turning black or another color in the inside, it's time they are telling you they are going out of the market. So these ones, despite that they can still serve me, but I have to they don't look quite good. So that is the advantage, the disadvantage of the golds. But the white ones, that's why it is important to buy at least a good quality of it. This is where I keep my babies, the cafeteria. So these are the ones that we arrange another day. Because my kitchen is not all that big, so I need to arrange my things. This is my coffee. This is my coffee machine. And this is where we always have our dustbin and our cleaning soap and watering can. One thing I love about this Scandinavian house, and I like it in some nations, is I like flowers. Flowers, house without, not fake flowers. I don't like plus flowers. It's my worst flower. This thing is not built here. You buy it and you fix it. This wood, but you can see even our windows, they are not glasses like in some nations. Our windows are wood. So all these stuff is wood. But if I would love to have like this one in another nation, I'll just buy this piece, because a house without flowers is not a house. Then I know sometimes when we bake, people, they see us learning here. This is where we keep our, this is where we throw our rubbish. These are where we throw our rubbish. And we have some, here we have carpenters things, and we have our vacuum cleaners. And then I have the box there is a first aid box, the white one. Then the blue one is where I keep my sewing needles. A normal home has to function with the very, like, when your button go off, you have to think. A complete home have to have everything. Then, and you can see like this cupboard is up to here. The rest is just a space to make sure that room is not empty, and that's what I like in my motherland. You see a fridge, and then there is a space. There's a insect there moving. You see like fridge in most of the nation. But West, I've never been US, but I think they have the same style they have. Up to here is my fridge head there. Then this thing, it has been fixed, and you can see it creates a good space for me to keep my food. It's down here. It's a fridge which serves its purpose. Then the dry food, I can keep them there. That's one thing I lack, especially in most of even the modern house in Africa. They have not come much that the space, there is no space between the fridge and the roof. That one, and that might make me disqualify most of the fridge that because if I want to, I think for me it will be very important that I don't have a space between the fridge and the roof, because I don't want it. I'm not used to, and this is my freezer. Of course, some freezer, I see some very freezer in some funny nations, but our freezer like this, because here we have winters and we need to keep a lot of food. So all these, so we have kept some food here, We have some berries. These are the berries that we cooked. This is my green vegetables, which I grew during summer. So our freezer is like that. Then there is a space, there is a cupboard there which I put my baking stuffs and all the machines that I use in the kitchen. And that's how the Scandinavian kitchen look like if someone wonders. And I love the style that there is no space between the fridge and the freeze. They have covered the space. So I love the style. If I would build a house in Africa, I would think I'll take the design. I think I will not be comfortable with the design they have there. Without this design, these three shelves for me, it means the whole kitchen. The rest may vary, but the space here, it's a whole world. So that's the difference between the Scandinavian style of building and the kitchen and other nations' style of building the kitchen. And that's all we wanted to show you for today. There are people even with super big kitchen, may have a small kitchen. It depends on how you want to build your kitchen. And that's all that we can say for today. Make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe and you share. See you in the next video. Bye bye.